Miss.
Make it to the public too.
That helped. That helped. That helped.
Probably help. What's slow this morning? I know, it's because I'm streaming. I figured it might be because of line is low. No, it's because I'm streaming. Alright, Jake, I'm going to share this. Live now. Live music for your ears. Alright, you want to start strumming?
All right. Okay.
After that, introduce yourself.
All right. Sweet. Yeah.
So just start rolling. When I point to you, that's when the camera will be on you. Okay?
Already sounds good. Sounds good.
It's not on you now, so just start strumming, and I'm going to switch it to you.
I cast it aside. It's a day so calm but ever so swiftly. The wind comes in tonight, I'm still on the ground. I see the ripples arriving, but nothing's changed my mind. I'm recalling, I'm still a lurker in the shade. I'm still feeling the rain from the autumn parade. I'm still seeing the dampness from all who are displaced. Shaking bones with a pale face. It's getting cold outside. Oh dear, it's ever so clear. It's better inside. But I sit down with the wind at my side, my best friend every night. But I still recall, yeah, I'm a lurker in the shade. I'm still feeling the rain from the autumn parade. I'm still seeing the dampness from all who are displaced. I'm still seeing the dampness from all who are Hi, I am Jacob, also known as Jake, also known as Jarl in Carl Limo, also known as Carl Limo in Soleil's band thing. Hi Soleil, how's it going? But yeah, I present to you a variety of songs, and I present to you on this wonderful podcast, Cham Fam. Shout outs to him.
All right. Let's play something else here.
Fix or say I'll have a cold. I just can't get enough on how it feels to be alive. Flesh and bone I have to be as you see. Wired and stilt, it's what I wish to be. I wanna touch the skies and metal skin and see if love can be found in this mechanical obscenity. I see what I know as a trip. Shaking, I'm out of control, and I hate it of so I'm programmed for labor that the rich man could savor. I'm trying to take freedom and spirit for saviors. You and I are in chains, locked inside of our brains, trying to find love in many different ways. Strange to be alive these days, strange to justify these days, but if it works for you, then why don't it for me? I'm losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me? Losing my mind again, wasting my time on it. Won't you medicate me? Won't you medicate me?
One more. All right. Here's one that I actually never played on a recorded session here before. So, yeah. This one is like 2 years in the making. A little nice ditty here. You seize the daylight, nighttime never comes, and let my feelings flow all within your lungs. What else could I say about your very life? Oh, I know I feel alive. Oh, I know I feel alive. What do you say when nature brings you gifts to breathe inside the air within beautiful bliss? Does she know what to say about your very life? Oh, I know I feel alive.
Oh, I know I feel alive. I don't mind to pass away the time, to float around with you. I don't mind to waste away the days and float around with you. You smile away like the past was never there, to hurt you growing up and show you how to care. What does that even say about your very life? But I know I feel alive. Oh, I know I feel alive. I can't help but think of times when they felt right, and seeing your face is the time I remember tight. What else could I say about your very life? Well, I know I feel alive. Oh, I know I feel alive. I don't mind to pass away the time and float around with you. I don't mind to waste away the days and float around with you. Pass away the time and float around with you. I don't mind to waste away the days and float around with you. I don't mind to pass away the time to float around with you. I don't mind to waste away the days and float around with you. All right, there we are.
Check. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Thank you.
Woohoo! That's all I'm gonna say. Woo! Woo! We got Jake in the house. Jake, thanks for coming, man. It's I feel honored.
Dude, I feel honored.
Dude, think about this, all right? I'm sitting here. I get a one-man concert. Like, this is dope. You know what I mean? Like, what have I done to deserve this? You know, like,
I mean, what have I done to kind of like deserve this? I mean, this
get out of here, bro. Like,
no, seriously, like this is a really like tight space.
Well, dude, welcome to the Playhouse. So
yeah, no, exactly.
All right, so for like the audio podcast listeners, the people who are just vibing with the sounds only, they may not have eyes. They may be me in 2 years and they can't see, describe the vibe for them.
Oh man.
Besides like fire hazard and like, like we set up like Vince set up this super wide angle just to show how crazy a set looks. Isn't this nuts?
It's absolutely like amazing to kind of like see like how like a lot of this stuff actually kind of gets prepared and like.
It gives me anxiety. Like I see all these like wires and stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't wait till like wireless tech gets better.
I mean, like, no, this is another thing why I appreciate being on here too, because like, you know, I don't know like if I'm ever gonna like be doing something like this somewhere else either too. So like, this is like a nice like prep game to kind of what to expect and kind of stuff like this. I mean, like the atmosphere in this whole place is just like it's kind of like it's like what I imagine what a nice like office space in Minneapolis is like.
Yo, I'll take that. It's nice because we have Vince. You've met Vince. Now
Yeah,
you've met Vince.
Yeah, yeah.
And Vince keeps us in check. All right.
Yeah.
This whole episode is sponsored by Vince.
Yeah.
So
thank you. Shout
outs to Vince, the person. Now we got that out of the way. Jake, let's take a step back because this is how it always works, right? Like I know my guests somewhat. I kind of know my guests.
Yeah. No.
I don't even know who my audience is, so let's pretend no one knows who you are. Let's
Okay.
just make up a story. Let's make up the story of Jake. Hit it. Boom. Tell us a story, Jake.
I was born and raised on a tin can of beans. And my father was a Reese's peanut butter cup package, an empty one.
What?
I pulled myself up by my own bootstraps by using a shoelace. And a bootstrap for a shoelace don't work too well.
You actually want me to give an actual story?
Yeah, no, were you actually? I dig that.
No.
I feel like you got a plethora of voices you could pull out of your butt.
I mean, I've kind of like dabbled every now and then, like just like thinking, hey, I should probably be a voice actor. But
The thing is, as long as you can stay in character in the whole range of that voice, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because like for me, I can do a really offensive Asian voice, and I try not to.
yeah.
But like, I could never do like a serious Asian voice, like a Japanese professor. I couldn't actually do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
no.
that's why, to me, like, I don't think I'm talented enough to do voice. Like, how do you feel about accents? Let's get into that. But no, I'm gonna take it back because
Yeah. I mean, we can.
what was that accent? First of all, was that Welsh?
Well,
I imagine that's what Welsh people sound like.
actually, I used to watch as a kid there's this. I grew up as a child of the byproduct internet age. This was a Flash animation website called Homestar Runner. They had a character on that whole series and website, whatever you want to call it. It was a knockoff of like that main character. Like the main character himself was just like a stilted like athlete. Well, kind of like ditzy a little bit. He kind of sound like this.
So,
he kind of sound like this.
So not very PC in like today's like.
Well, actually, it's actually very tame. It's supposed to be a parody of children's stories, actually.
Oh really? See,
Yeah.
I am not familiar. See, like when I think of those Flash animation like days.
Oh yeah.
I think of like Newground and like stick, like
Newgrounds.
stick death stuff.
Stick,
and like,
yeah.
the stick fighting.
Or like stuff like Stamper and stuff. I mean,
So are you from around here then? Let me ask.
yeah, I'm from around here.
Are you like Sioux Falls or like surrounding smaller town? What's that like? Because a lot of my good friends come from like small ass towns,
Well, first 5 years of my life, actually, I just kind of like, me and my family actually just kind of lived out in like middle of nowhere. There was like a house they got from like this church that was like right next to a cemetery. So like,
I feel like you're just making this all up on the spot.
No, this is actually real. But,
Dude, the real story is crazier than the made up one.
Well, yeah, no. So I mean, like, I have like a vivid experience of like being around like that smaller town community, because like it was like 15 minutes away from like Garrettson, and that's a small ass town.
Wait, so you live 15 minutes, like just in the middle of nowhere, 15 minutes outside of Garrettson?
Yeah, but then like we moved, like my dad got a job opportunity to like work, like, cause like my parents are also like pastors too. So like he got a job opportunity to like be a pastor at a church over yonder, Our Savior's. And so like we kind of moved way like down here in town. So, and then like I think the rest of like up till now, I've just lived here. So, and yeah, no, I honestly, this is a great town.
Dude, I love Sioux Falls. Like no sarcasm whatsoever behind that statement. I love Sioux Falls.
I know.
Like, I love this town. Like, this
I do
town has
too.
done nothing but treated me right, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think we have like the most incredible like art scene and music scene, and like that's why like I'm so happy to be able to even do this stuff.
Yeah.
I get to
know.
meet all the people that I like stalk online. You know what I mean? Like Sioux Falls is big enough where like we have like if you look for it, we have mad talented people here. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's great. And yeah, no sarcasm from me either about when I say like I love this town too. It's
weird that we have to say that we have to like pretend like yo, this
Right.
no sarcasm, because
Well,
like
I mean, there's
a
also,
lot
like,
of people are like
there's
yo,
so
this
many
town sucks.
yeah.
It's like, but that's them. They suck.
yeah, exactly. Like there's so many.
If you think somewhere sucks, you suck.
There's so many people that we know that like just like say like, oh, this town's boring. There's no, that's
boring.
That's far from that. No, it's really fascinating. Like it has a phenomenal art scene here too. Like, I mean, especially in like the recent years as well. Like it's kind of like we're in a great time right now for like to see like this town like develop. Like we have like a whole lot more voices like being projected like anywhere and anytime. And
Dude,
honestly, like I see it going nowhere, but like, I wanted to have it like expand on that too.
Dude, and like the coolest thing is like this weekend I saw you perform, and that sounds decent. And like to
right,
me
that's right.
that's so dope. And man, like that is probably my favorite event of the year.
It's great.
The way I describe it is like it's a comfort zone for me and people like me and my peers, and like for the people like us who are like, God, we're so sick of people saying this town is boring. I'm so sick of everyone saying there's nothing to do here. You know what I mean? Like that event is people who take like their time and energy and are like, nah, we're making something cool to do. And like that's all it is. It's pure that energy, dude. And like so every year when I go to that thing and I see all the performers, I try to shoot as much as I can. Like, dude, it is like a recharge for me.
Oh, it's fat. No, that was probably one of my favorite shows ever to do.
Dude, you threw a guitar in the air.
Yeah, great. It was my homemade guitar too. Like me and my
Wait, you
dad,
made that one?
Yeah, me and my dad are like huge like wood builders and stuff. Like like the entirety of like both my mom and my dad's side are like just completely right-brained people, and so like we cannot function without creating something. And like like he's learned how to like do like wood building and stuff like ever since like he was a kid too, from like humble beginnings and stuff like that. When I was 10, like him and I decided this is like, because I was starting to get really fascinated with guitar at that time. It's just like I want to build something, and so like I'm happy to kind of like learn some of that experience and like kind of have that apply with stuff that I do now. I mean, I have a homemade guitar and I have a Vox amp. I'm pretty much like a discount Brian May, the guitarist for Queen.
All right, so this isn't my world. I'm looking at it right now. Like that's where my line of sight is for the people watching the video show. What is a Vox amp? Explain that to me. I have no idea. It just looks like a box with stickers on it. Maybe a 70s air fryer. I can't tell.
70s air.
It looks like a 70s air fryer, okay?
I didn't know they had air fryers in the 70s.
Like if alternative universe, if air fryers were invented in the 70s, it would look like that thing that I'm right now, yeah.
No, pretty much like I have, these things right here. This thing has like little metal things in it that make it sound really loud. So then that way, like I just plug this little cord thing in there, and then that goes into this big box here, and then
to me, that looks like a big speaker. Is that the most simple way of saying?
The most simple way, it's a big speaker. And then,
But we stole the line out from that to actually record it. So, look, I'm not that dumb, guys. I'm not that dumb. I'm pretty dumb. Not that dumb.
I mean, I'm pretty dumb, too.
The both of us together, we're probably almost a smart person. Like, together.
We fill
We fill in each other's holes.
both of our brains together make up slightly,
maybe 60% of Vince.
yeah,
Yeah,
or like
that math adds up.
slightly near the average IQ.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, 60% of Vince. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, but that all adds up to me, man. So is Vox like a special brand? Is that more of like a? Because all right, I'm from like the custom build your own PC world.
Yeah.
So there's more like on rails type brands where it's like, okay, this is more hands holdy.
Yeah.
And then there's the badass brands where it's like, look, no governors, no limiters, like do what you want. You may blow all your money. Is this more like that? Is this more like a manual car?
More or less. I mean, like, yeah, like, I mean,
I'm trying to understand.
there's a difference. Like solids, like there's like I could go in it all the time.
Dude,
Like,
there's
I could
someone
go for a long
listening
time.
that is probably
Yeah.
has an amp boner.
Yeah, no. Well, so like there's a difference between like solid state and like tube amps. Like solid states are just like actually like digitally programmed. It's like assembling your own computer, but just like a computer speaker. This, on the other hand, that's not the case.
This is tubular.
This is a little more tubes.
All right, so
like these actually. I mean, I'm gonna probably like butcher it, and like this is probably gonna kill somebody's amp owner. But I mean, like there's like there's vacuum tubes inside this box right here that actually generate like the majority of how this thing runs, and so it kind of gives it like more of like a natural kind of sound to it. That's the best way I can describe it. And
no, I
yeah.
for a while there, I was trying to be cool, and Vince was part of this. We were getting into digital to audio converters for our computers for the audio.
Yeah.
Like we usually try to get into the hi-fi audio world. So yeah, you were looking at tube amps for headphones, and it's like gotta let them warm up, gotta let them break in, gotta let them breathe. Oh, is that an open stage? I'm like, what does any of this shit mean, man? Like, I don't know.
I mean,
dude,
like
I love when you get into any niche thing, you can get so deep.
it's like taking care of your own pet essentially.
Yeah.
It's like I mean, especially with like this kind of stuff. It's I mean,
Do you oil that baby? You oil that part
have
to touch any oil? I imagine you
Well,
oil something.
You don't actually.
What?
I mean, I haven't oiled anything. Like I don't think you have.
Maybe
to oil
that
it.
handle after 20 years.
Probably, but I mean, I do know that you have to tune it up. I mean, like that's kind of like given. You know, you have to replace the valves, like the little glass tubes that are in there. I mean, other than that, no. It's just like this is just kind of like a trusty thing that's kind of with you whenever like you like play somewhere.
So is this one like? Do you like this brand and to approach because it's dependable, or
I love this brand because it is like really dependable, and like for like its size, like it packs like it's like I mean like imagine for this size, it carries the sound of like 4 of them.
okay?
That's what I really like. It gets really loud, but not only that, but I mean like I love like that like British creaminess that like you kind of like you can definitely hear it from the guitar too, but
The British creaminess. That sounds
it's a British amp, so
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
It's kinda got
maybe
like-
that's why I like. You know me, I like all of my weird bands that I like are
Yeah.
usually British. So
Yeah, no, and I love like my favorite bands are like Beatles and Queen, and so like they used Vox. like,
okay,
the majority of their careers too.
Vince
Yeah.
just saw Queen.
Oh, dude, Vince, how was that?
It was. He probably can't hear us, but it was epic. Like
Oh no way!
insert Vince describing show right. There's asteroid.
Like he said, like it's like watching like the members of the band like on an asteroid, and like it's just that's awesome
Wow.
though. But
Have you seen your? I don't know if that's Vince's Grail band. Probably honest, probably top 5. Have you gone to like that Dream concert yet?
oh, dude,
Like,
I have.
For me, I haven't, and I may never, because I don't know if Daft Punk will ever come back and tour.
I really hope so. I want to see Daft.
That's the top of my list. What's been the best concert you've seen, and what's like still on your list?
Oh man, the best I mean, like I'm a classic rock buff, and like I got my mom actually got tickets to go see Paul McCartney. Like she's a Beatle maniac, and that's kind of like what I grew up on. We got to see my dream concert. Like was actually going to see a Beatle, and I got to see Paul McCartney like live at the Denny, and that was a beautiful show.
Nice.
I just about cried.
You
Honestly.
didn't cry that? Oh man.
It's like you get to see someone that you kind of grew up with on their music,
Yeah.
and like you get to see like his whole catalog for like 50 maybe 60 plus years.
Did he still have it?
He still got it
He
too.
still had it? Okay.
For like a guy in his
Some
70s,
people never lose it.
Like his pipes are just like he still can hit those notes, and like that's you can't say that for a lot of artists. Like
Yeah.
like when they get to that point.
See, I feel like that'd be fun. Like for me, like my version of this, like I went to see. I love R&B.
Oh
R&B is
yeah.
my favorite, but like the energy's different. Like
Right.
at a really good R&B concert, like dude, I went to Summer 16
Oh okay.
and fucking like I'm looking around me, dude, and like I don't know what rock concerts are like, but R&B concerts when they're lit, there's people like stripping. There's like it's so sexual. It was crazy. It was so wild, dude. So I couldn't imagine like Drake or someone like 70
Yeah.
and a bunch of old heads, like 70-year-old people in the crowd just turning up too. Like,
Yeah, no, that was essentially that was it too.
was
like,
it?
People were actually like standing up and just like when he got onto Jet, you know, like people were just going like Jet. What? Yeah.
They're like, I love the concert experience because people just let loose. People
there's-
turn into animals.
I
love
was
it.
gonna say there's an animal that's like within all of us that like I think that we just need to like kind of let loose every now and then. And, like
Yeah.
a concert is a perfect experience for that. I mean, like not only that, like for like you don't have to like spend like that much money on to go actually like see like an authentic experience either. I mean, like there's shows like at Total Drag that like just
Oh yeah.
that gave me like one of the most like great like one of my favorite experiences ever. There was one time Quintron and Miss Pussycat, like I think they were called.
At Total Drag.
At Total Drag, like they had they were like I think it was a drum and key. Either or, I'll probably have to look a bit. But I mean, like they actually like brought their set and like it was like something like I've never heard before. But not only that, like they didn't just like play music and just be done. They had their own puppet show.
Oh,
And so like they had like
what?
they
Dude,
had a
I know
little-
Vince would love that shit.
like they had like a little stage, like they just like kind of like told like their own little story, and like it was one of like the weirdest but like greatest things I ever got to see, like in
And,
a
like,
in a
For like
record
people
shop.
who don't know, Total Drag is like basically the size of the studio. It's not a big space. Like it's
No, but
like it's probably like our studio if you folded it in half to make it more square.
yeah, but it's still one of the like
But
it's still
as
one
a
of the
venue,
great,
it's great because it's so personal. You can like
yeah.
touch the artist.
No, seriously, like I mean, shout outs to Dan and Liz, but no, I'm pretty sure like people have like said this over and over again, but no, what people say, it's true. It's an epicenter or it's a staple of like what makes Sioux Falls awesome,
Yeah.
and like it's also like I think it plays a big role in like what the art renaissance is like going to be and like what it continues to be and what it is now.
Yeah.
here in
Well,
this town.
dude, I think about that little area of downtown. So dope because you got that mural by Shane.
Yeah.
Sick. You
Dude,
got.
I love
You
Shane's-
got Urban
very-
Legend. Is it Urban Legend? No, it's Common Sense.
Common Sense.
You have Common Sense. Amazing. Big slap to the post office.
Needle
right there.
skateboards
Boom.
and then
Yeah, that's
Green Dream screen
yeah.
printing too.
Like, dude, that block is so hot. That block
I know.
is so hot right now,
Yeah,
bro. It's such a lit block. Like,
Yeah, no, absolutely. And again, like it's a monumental to
they always have like
me and-
people doing kick flips in the street over there.
yeah.
At least 3 times a year, you see somebody over there kick flipping and shit. It's amazing, dude.
Actually, yeah, no, like one of my like a bunch of my buddies actually got to do like a rap show over at Needle Skateboards. Yeah, like and that was also a really fun time too. Like that block, like you said, that block is just fun as hell.
Dude, so all right, Jake. So you've been like supporting Soleil, which is one of my favorite artists, and like I feel like that's how I've been exposed to you even more, and because like that's more in tune with like the music I enjoy.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy for you. Like, how does that feel on your side, knowing that like playing with Soleil is such a different like genre and audience? Like, is it a little bit rejuvenating for you doing that, or like
It's
what's that experience been like? And how did you link up with Soleil?
I've known Soleil since high school, and like I've seen this guy just grow as an artist and an individual, and like he's just
So you guys go back.
yeah, we go back. Actually, I think he told me last night he's known me since he's seen me since middle school, but which is actually wild to me because like I didn't really hang out. I didn't have like a lot of friends in middle school. But
Yeah,
anyway,
welcome to the club.
right? I feel that, but no, yeah, no, him and I go way back. And again, like seeing him as grow as an artist, it's been really exciting. I mean, just to see like what he's been able to do like since like we graduated, and what he continues to do. Like how I've got to connect with him was like he just hit me up one day. It's just like, hey, I don't like playing with a backtrack anymore. I need a band. And it's like, you want to play with me for shows? I'm like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
And so, yeah. And then we kind of like, we did a bunch of jam sessions with like Austin, Gustavo, and Sal. And we've managed to gel really well together. And it was, and like you said, it's been a rejuvenated experience for me too. I mean, like I don't really believe in like I use genre as like a placeholder, but I don't really believe that like an artist should just like stick to like one certain genre and just be known for it. But I do respect people that actually want to do that. But I mean, it's just
You're more flexible.
It's never been like my kind of cup of tea because like I've always been like wanted to do like be really weird with it.
Yeah.
And so I mean, like I got to like implement like a lot of like what I've known from my backgrounds, like playing at like places like Total Drag, and then like just like playing in punk bands and stuff, and then like get to implement a lot of that in like Soleil's projects.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's the dopest part about having you on like on the stage, is like you have a crazy stage presence and it matches like Soleil's crazy stage presence. So like
Yeah.
you guys just like bring the energy, and like I love that, man. I love seeing you guys just flip out on stage.
No,
Like,
yeah, and I absolutely like love that too. Like we feed off each other's energy, and like it's something that like it just kind of continues to grow. Like the more we play with each other, like that sounds gross. The more we play with each other.
the more we play with each other, the more it grows.
no, like, the more
Is this true, Soleil? Does it grow when Jake plays with
Scandalous. But no, like the more that we've like played gigs and stuff like that, we've been able to kind of like communicate with each other, like what we've been kind of doing on stage, and like we're working out on like kinks with it.
It's like how Navy SEALs type shit. Like,
All right.
but like, you know, like it becomes like that, doesn't it? Like you guys can like just like look at each other and know, like, yo,
yeah.
So get that booger off.
Oh no,
Austin's hair. You know, like, oh wait, why is Miles Ching's zipper down? Grab that. You know, like.
No, we kind of like look at each other, and like we just kind of give each other visual cues, like we're doing this, yeah, we're doing this, and then we just kind of like,
Yeah.
or like I throw my guitar in the air, or like I just get on the ground and throw my guitar out of tune.
Dude, it's amazing.
But no, and that's what I really love too. Like it's not only that, like it's giving me like an opportunity to kind of like show people that I could like broaden my horizons, and then not only that, but like I get to like work with like a guy that like I've known since high school. And
So for people who don't understand like the music process, like this is how correct me if I'm wrong. So you guys started, he pulled you in to help live backing.
Yeah.
And you guys started jamming. So has it gone to the part where it's like part of the creation phase now? Are you like, is that part of the jam process where like, cause like I know Soleil was just originally just working with producers and getting beats and stuff. Is he wanting to do more original instrumentation too?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's, I mean, like, actually, he's talked about actually like, since like we are doing this as a band now, he's actually like trying to like transition more into like from himself as like a solo artist to more like working with who he has now, like in his like as his backing band, and like so like instead of like going from like Soleil, it's kind of going a little towards more like Your Friend. Which I'll get into.
What is that?
You
gotta just
JORFREN. So like we got done playing 605 Classic like that one time, and we were just like, what should we call like our backing band? And then the drummer Austin had like a brilliant idea just to like say like, hey, we should just meme it up and we should just like call it your friend, like you are friend.
Yeah.
And then I had the idea just like, hey, we should put the smiley emoji right next to it, so it's like your friend.
Nice.
And then Sal actually kind of like brought the whole thing like to an official label to like, it's like Sal said we should call it your friend, like just one word, your friend.
Your friend.
Yeah, and we all laughed about it, and it's just like, let's actually do that. And it rolls off the tongue a little bit too from like us, anyways.
It reminds me of I think it's Jufran. Jufran is I think it's a Filipino banana ketchup. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Filipino banana ketchup.
Yeah, what do you know about that Filipino banana ketchup, dude?
Oh, that sounds like a Primus song.
Filipino banana ketchup.
Filipino banana ketchup.
Yo, well, Jake, just to stay on time, we got to wrap it up soon.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Before we go, let me do the plug. Shout outs to this week's sponsor. That's right, JG Media. Hey, y'all need some family photos? Hey, y'all need some event coverage? Hey, hit up JG Media. Find them on Instagram. Find them on Facebook. Find them on Twitter. Find them on, what's the kids on? TikTok. All right, next sponsor. Let me cut angle. Boom, boom. Back. Next sponsor. This week's episode also brought to you by Vince the Person. I've been calling him Vince the Person. He probably hates that. Vince and Gene. Look up Vince and Gene, but I call him Vince the Person. We'll eventually get him to rebrand.
See, we have Chance the Rapper, but we have Vince
the person. Right? That's a dope title. Jake, where can people find you? Let's say we got a booking agent on the line. They want someone to just throw guitars for hours. Where do they find you? Let's go.
Find me on my social media, Jake Lemme, JakeLemme. It's just all one word. I think it's lowercase, but yeah, you'll be able to find me. I'm also on Twitter, Carl Limo, JL. And then I also have a bunch of bands that I actually like to plug. You can go check out Lemons on social media. You check out Angie Hosh on social media, bands I've been in. And then Carl Limo is the current project that I'm doing right now with some friends it's like more rock oriented. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Sorry, drank water. Instagram, Snapchat even. I mean, we have a Bandcamp, we have a SoundCloud, and that same thing applies to my solo project, Jake. And you can find me on Bandcamp and SoundCloud on there too. But not only that, I am proud to announce that I am probably going to be dropping. No, I'm definitely going to be dropping a little more R&B oriented. Album with the next Jake project here. So
that's got me excited.
So just type in Jake Bandcamp or Jake SoundCloud, and then you can be able to hear stuff that like I've put out already.
Awesome. Well, Jake, thank you once again.
Thank you, Cham. This was super awesome.
Peace out, y'all.